guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm super excited to be doing another collab video with my girl V over at V Love and Crystals. I will link her channel down below, her video that accompanies this video, so you can get an extended reading. And so the theme for our collaboration is called Spring Love. So spring is in the air if you're in the northern hemisphere. Things are starting to warm up, both literally and figuratively. I decided, of course, I love having fun with these collab videos. So I decided to bring out my picnic basket, and I have some goodies in here to help us with our reading. So once we do the reading here on this channel, make sure that you head over to V's channel, because she's going to have a whole different setup, in her version of Spring Love, and you can choose her pile number 1, her pile number 2, or pile number 3 to get your extended message. But in here we have some goodies. Right, so as you can see, I have my picnic basket, I have my blanket laid out so we can have ourselves a nice little lovely lunch full of sweets. So if I open this up, we have some goodies in here. So let's pull all these goodies out. We're going to need plates and silverware. We have a couple of glasses, and I pulled out some ice cold sparkling water that is flavored with strawberry. So this will be delicious. I also have a little bento box, a Hello Kitty bento box full of yummy treats. So what treats do we have in here? We have these look like ice cream cones, but they're little crunchy like cookie treats. I have some Peeps, because nothing gets more spring than Peeps. And I have some biscotti cookies. So definitely some sweet treats for this sweet reading. And I have some decks that I also packed away as well. So we're going to be using the Enchanted Blossoms Oracle. We're going to be using the Antonella Castelli Flowers Oracle. We're going to be using the Botanical Inspirations Oracle and the Practical Magic Tarot. Okay, we have our goodies set up, so let's get ready. It looks like we're all set up and ready to go. We have our strawberry sparkling water, we have our Peeps, we have our cookie that kind of looks like ice cream, we have our biscotti cookies, and we're ready to go. So we have our pile number 1 with this cute little rainbow butterfly, pile number 2 with this little pastel butterfly, pile number 3 with a blue butterfly, and then the final pile over here, that is for my girl V, which will be at the end of the video. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and out, and go to the pile or piles that you feel most drawn to. So after you receive the reading here, make sure you head over to V's channel over at V Love and Crystals. I will link her video down below, and you can choose whichever pile number 1, 2, or 3 from her video. So you can get that extended spring love message. If you dig this video at the end, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading for me that's a little more personal instead of this, remember this is just a general spring love energy, then head over to my website www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. And if you want to throw a little love my way so I can continue to make fun videos just like this, then head over to patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into some spring love. Yay! Hey, 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 pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, you were going after this beautiful rainbow butterfly. Actually, this is a barrette, so I wear these in my hair and absolutely love them. But let's go ahead and take a look at your cards and see what spring has in store for you in the love department. So spring love, let's see what we have here. All right, we have nasturtium, victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. All right. Ooh, we have the moon card. Okay. We have pine. See, a very mischievous little boy. And here we have daisy, peacock, innocence. Interesting, interesting. Oh, so this, by the way, where it says peacock, this is a peacock butterfly, which is a part of this little dragon here. And then we have, of course, the daisies. So let's put all of these together. So I'm going to put these down, and there we go. And just give me a minute to kind of look over these. Maybe have a little glass of sparkling water. That is so good, by the way. It's like drinking a strawberry muffin. But it's refreshing. Okay, so in spring love, what does love have for you in springtime, now that we are in the warmer months here in the northern hemisphere? And if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's still a bit warm, but I know things are starting to cool off as people are heading into what will be eventually winter. And as here, eventually, well, in a couple of months or so, we're going to be heading into summer. Okay, so nasturtium, which we have, victory and conquest. We have the moon, which is intuition, secrets, things that are unknown. We have pine with this mischievous little boy, but pine is also a very masculine plant or tree. And then we have innocence, daisy. So that's interesting that we have some very, well, these two I would consider very masculine with a couple of very feminine cards. So it's kind of like this balance. Okay, so give me a moment. Let's see. Okay, so for spring love, what I am seeing for you is, with this innocence card, I think that it's like these two cards go together, and so do these two cards. So I'm feeling with this innocence, here we have this little boy, is mischievous, yes, but he's also young, so he has that innocence about him. So he's not afraid to be the fool. And although I said, yes, the pine card is very masculine, and I do collect pine cones, so I have like this thing for pine. There is an innocence about pine. And over here with the victory and conquest with the moon, I am getting kind of like a more of a playful spirit energy going into spring. And so with the moon card, it's like there are things that you aren't meant to know. And the whole purpose of spring love is for you to just go out and have fun. So whether you're attached or unattached, to have fun for the sake of having fun and not for the seriousness of what love can be sometimes, where, we think of the deep reds and the very romantic love and the romantic gestures. And now is not a time for that. Now is a time to be playful, and love will find those who are of the playful heart this spring. So like I said, if you're already attached, you're already with somebody, think of doing things that bring you back to a little more bit of an innocent time, kind of reminiscing of this innocent time. And it's through there that you'll have this like victory and conquest, that you'll have this aha moment of, I get it, this is what love is supposed to be. So even if you're not currently with somebody, having that playful heart and just going out there and having fun, being silly, dressing silly, if you want to dress super sensual, or you want to, dress like, whatever, super colorful, whatever, do things that just make you happy. It's almost like just dressing up for dressing up, having fun. And it'll be this aha moment of like, this is what love's supposed to be. You know, you're having love with yourself. And then through there, other people start to notice, you know, your enthusiasm and your want and desire for life, basically. So yeah, what does spring have in store for you, spring love? I see a return to innocence, yes, like the song. And just being playful, you know, again, attached or unattached, just go out and have fun this spring, because you're going to get that aha moment of, yes, this is how it's supposed to be. And hey, like I'm saying, if you're out there just having fun for the sake of having fun without putting so much pressure on yourself and the pressure on the situation, if you're going on a date, don't put so much pressure on the date of like, where is this going? You know, is this the one? You know, because that's a lot of pressure to be putting on, you know, yourself or somebody else. Just have fun. Just have fun. And the levity that you put out there, other people are going to catch on and they're going to love it. I guarantee it. So anyway, that is your spring love reading pile number 1. I hope you guys dug this. So like I said, head on over to V Love and Crystal's channel. She will have your extended reading. You can also choose her pile number 1, or you can go pile 2, pile 3. It's totally up to you. So anyway, thank you so much. And if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. Don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And I'll catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. Hey, pile number 2. So if you chose pile number 2, you are going after this beautiful pastel butterfly here. And actually, these are my butterfly clips. So I like to wear these in my hair. I think they're a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that down. And let's take a look at your cards for spring love. Ooh, we have the Dahlia, dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. Interesting. Let's see what practical magic has to say. Almost there. We got the 9 of Wands. I'm already starting to see something here. Okay. And then we have a Centauri. Beautiful, beautiful. Love the purples. And then here we have magnificence. So this is a bird of paradise. And this particular butterfly, which is attached to this unique little dragon here, is called a common mother of pearl. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards down. And we'll take a look at these together. Okay, so give me a moment to just reflect on these. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to have a little bit of my strawberry sparkling water. That is delicious. Pour myself a little bit more. Very good, very good. Okay, all right, so let me have a sit with this. And also, at the end of the video, if you want to put in the comment section down below something else that you got from the cards, I also welcome everybody else's intuition and insight, and I think it does help others and helps to add a little bit more to the readings as well. Okay, so let's see, we have the Dahlia, dignity, we have the 9 of Wands, we have Centauri, which is a little bit of reflection. We have magnificence with the bird of paradise. Bird of paradise is awesome. Also used in some floral tarot decks as the swords suit, because it, you know, is reminiscent of a bird of paradise, like bird, the actual bird, which is the air element. Seeing a lot of the deeper colors, the oranges, the reds, and then we have the purple. So this would be kind of like the root and sacral chakras and the crown chakras. Okay, here's what I'm getting for spring love. Okay, I'm feeling like, and I don't know, I'm gonna be quoting song here, that you feel love is a battlefield. Love is a battlefield. 80s, excellent music, by the way. But that's how I've been feeling with these cards. I'm getting that your feeling is that, you know, when you're going out trying to find love, or even those of you that are attached, that somehow this needs to be some sort of battle. Like there always needs to be some sort of like action or crises happening when it comes to love. And here, you know, even with the quote, it says like a fool has pride without dignity, but a wise man has dignity without pride. You know, if we're going into things sharply, which I get with this bird of paradise, you know, even though it says magnificence, you know, I am associating it with swords, and then we have this 9 of wands, and then we have this dignity with the dahlia. That really, it seems like there's so much seriousness that's been put into the word love and kind of what that means. And what spring love is asking you to do, just as this person is doing with the crown chakra, because these are all basically kind of root chakras. And then, yes, this is more of a sword suit, but the colors are more root chakra. So it's more of like being in the lower chakras, which lower isn't a negative term. It's just spatial, you know. So, you know, your groundedness, your home, your sensuality, that it tends to be quite serious in your relationships or your outlook on love. That it's like everything in love needs to be there. But of course, we know that love resides in all of the chakras, right? So what they're asking you for spring love's asking you to maybe reside in your crown chakra a little bit. Maybe start looking into yourself a little bit. You know, being a little bit more open to your intuition, maybe also doing maybe a little bit of soul searching, and well, kind of relating to the first reading, I guess, creating a little bit of lightheartedness, but not so much in the way of how I was describing in the first pile. But for here, it's just, you know, it doesn't have to be as difficult as maybe you're making it out to be. And yes, maybe sometimes we've had some, you know, difficult breakups. I mean, all of us have. We've had some trying relationships and things like that. But what if we took the wands, you know, the burdensome wands type out of it? What if we took the heaviness of the dahlia out of it? What if we took the swords element out of it? You know, and we just maybe reflected on the situation, reflected on the word love itself, reflected on how you react in situations as it comes to love relationships, and how you expect the other person to react and be in a love relationship. So this is a time for contemplation in spring. So again, instead of just attack, and you know, and we got to be this battered and beaten person as we go into a new relationship, or as we continue on in the relationship that we have. Let's just take a little pause and let's do a little bit of reflection. And I just realized that my like pastel kind of purpley butterfly is right on top of this card, which means that this is the card that we need to be focusing on the most for this particular reading. So this could help. Some of you could maybe not, but remember that this is just general. So maybe pieces of this resonate with you, and maybe pieces of it don't. So you take what resonates and you leave the rest. But yes, for the energy that I'm seeing here is just to alleviate some of that serious, this has got to be some sort of war, and move up in the chakras just a little bit so that you can do a little bit of introspective work, and then bring a little bit of lightness to the word love. All right, so that's it, pile number 2. So remember to head over to V's channel over at V Love and Crystals. You can pick her pile number 2, or you can choose her pile 1 or 3 or all of them. It's totally up to you. And leave a comment down below. Let me know how this connected with you, or you saw something else in the cards as well. You know, that can definitely help some people out. And yeah, if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And yeah, that's it for me, spiritual homies. I'll catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. Right. Hey, 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 pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3, you have this beautiful blue butterfly clip, which I wear in my hair. I love my butterfly clips. It's just, you know, I'm like a spring, summer kind of gal. So anyway, let's take a look at your cards. Let's see what spring love has in store for you. Ooh, we have Camellia. Come, Camellia. We have Destiny. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. William Shakespeare. Shakespeare is my homeboy, that's for sure. All right, Practical Magic. We have Glass Half Empty, 5 of Cups. Those are 2 opposing cards. All right, so let's take a look here. Oh, we have Gorse. Strength here. I love this one. And then we have Joy, which comes from the Gerbera daisy, which was a favorite flower of my boyfriend's mother. And then a Pearl Emperor is the type of butterfly that you see here that is connected to this beautiful little dragon. So very interesting cards. Let's lay these out, and then you guys can have a look at them as well. And I encourage you guys to also place your opinions down in the comment section, because, you know, of course, I'm just one perspective, but it's wonderful to have a lot of your perspectives, because a lot of you are, you know, very intuitive. A lot of you are readers as well. So I'm going to have a little bit of my strawberry sparkling cider here. That is so good. Like I said, it's like you're drinking a strawberry muffin. Okay, let's put that down and give me a moment to have a little think on these cards. Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm getting it. All right. So with the Destiny, the 5 of Cups, the Gorse, the Joy from the Gerbera daisy, this looks like a kind of like a sequence of events. You know, like I said in, I think this was pile 2. It's kind of like pile 1 was also a little bit in pile 2. Pile 2 is going to be a little bit in this pile as well. So if you want to like go back and just rewatch all of these, you can do that. This might be just like one gigantic message. But I'm getting that, you know, all of us have been in a relationship at some point, and we've all been in relationships that just didn't work out. And this one is specifically saying, and this could connect to, you know, quite a few of you. And remember, you just take what connects with you and you leave the rest. But it's like, you know, there are certain people we're just not meant to end up with, even though we're like, oh man, but they were like really hot, you know. Okay, well, looks fade, they do, you know. So there's something else that's got to be lasting, you know, in the relationship. With the Destiny, it's certain relationships are just destined to end, you know, unless we force something that's not meant to be, which doesn't feel good when we're forcing things. So the 5 of Cups is definitely moving away, and some relationships that we've been in, some past relationships. So these are our past relationships, and it's just a reminder that those were meant to become past relationships. They weren't meant to be forever, but it doesn't mean we weren't meant to learn things with the Gorse. So the Gorse is this beautiful yellow color, which connects with your solar plexus. So that is where your strength lies, and I also kind of see like your wisdom as well. So you've learned a lot from these relationships, and so this is a reminder to not mourn those relationships, but more to celebrate them in joy of like, thank you so much that I was able to be in that relationship. I was able to learn so much. because now there is a wisdom about me, there's a strength about me that I've gotten from every single relationship that quote unquote failed, but yet was a victory in knowledge, you know. And so for spring love is to really have a sit and just revel in that joy of knowing that with every spring fling and it's summer love and every long-term and short-term relationship you were ever in, you are meant to, you're destined to learn something from it, and you have, and you've become a stronger, wiser person. And the more you acknowledge that, the more joy you'll feel yourself with, and the more others are going to take notice, and possibly the people that you may end up having the forever relationship with. Who knows? It's really just what they say, it's up to destiny. So yeah, just taking those past relationships, reflecting on them, and really finding out how this has made you a wiser, stronger person, because you are. We all come back a little wiser, a little stronger, and just sit with that emotion, sit with that feeling, and let it radiate out of you like these beautiful flowers, you know, this beautiful sunshine. And I guarantee there are going to be other people that are going to be attracted to you like, what does it say? A moth to a flame. Now I'm quoting Madonna songs, like a moth to a flame, burn your desire. Anyway, so yeah, that is your spring love reading. Hopefully this connected with a lot of you out there. So don't forget to head over to V's channel. She's going to have the extended reading for this. So you can pick her pile 1, her pile 2, or her pile 3, or you know what? Pick all of them and you can have a mega message. But that's it for me, spiritual homies. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun with this actually. So if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. Hey, V, it's down to you and me, and this is your personal pile for spring love. So let's see what's spring got in store for you and your man. All right. Let's take a look at our cards here. We have the anemone, anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. Let's, very innuendo. Let's see. We have the lovers, booyah. We have beach, which is very strong, very like supportive. This is like family coming together type card. And from our enchanted blossoms, we have strength, fennel. That's awesome. And then a black swallowtail. This is a type of butterfly. And then this little dragon that's connected with that butterfly. All right, so let's put these cards down so I can give you your reading, V. And if you see something else, you know, let me know too. We could put our intuitive brains together forever. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Spring love for V and her dude. You know, I don't see this as a kind of like what the theme is of this is what's in store for you. This is a reminder for what you already have, V. So you have strength of family. This is a reminder that, you know, you and your guy have a bond that's it's pretty freaking awesome. And because your bond is so strong, you've created a really strong energy with your family. So, you know, your daughter, your husband, you, it's kind of like the triangle of strength. And it's interesting that there's 3 people here and there's 3 people in your family. So, yeah, this is just a reminder that you guys are on the right track. You guys are doing really well when it comes to love and relationships. And with this card here is just I think it's just a little cheekiness of maybe have a little spring fling with your man. So even though we're in quarantine, I don't know, maybe you can make like a little a little fort. You know, your daughter can have a little fort in her room, and then you and your husband can build a little fort, like you know, like a little blanket fort or a little like sheet fort, and you could put it in your guys' bedroom, and just be like a couple of kids, and you know, I don't have to spell things out, you know, birds and bees. But yeah, I'm just seeing that you guys have a fantastic relationship. You guys have a great, really strong home unit. And now, why not have a little fun together, as if you guys were like just a couple of teenagers, you know, trying to do some sneaky things out of the eye of mom and dad. So anyway, thank you, V, for collaborating with me again. I enjoy jumping on these collaborations with you. I love doing this whole setup, and I can't wait to actually like dive into some of these treats that I have laid out here. And actually, this stuff is really good, and this was a gift from one of our friends. This is like, I don't know, where did they even get this? They like gave us a case of this. It's really good. Spindrift. It's just sparkling water, but it tastes like you're drinking strawberry muffins. It's so good, and there's like no sugar in it, and it's awesome. Okay, there's 1 gram of sugar, but that's it. It's probably mostly from the strawberries. Anyway, V, that's it. I will catch you later, homegirl. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.